Eagle-Eyed Football here, Crystal Palace 2, Leicester 1. I'm joined here with Tristan O'Free's dad. What's your thoughts on the game today?
Well, the first half, that's the best I've seen Palace play in a long while.
Yeah.
And how we didn't go in like 2-0 up, I don't know. Played Leicester off the park. But when Wilf got injured, I knew it was a bad one because he went down like he got shot, so we knew it was bad.
No one was around him.
And then I thought, second half, well, Leicester can't play any worse. And then they came out in the first 15 minutes of the second half, and we looked flat. We looked like, Will Software. We looked flat. They went 1-0 down. We went 1-0 down, and I thought that was it. And I thought that was it. And then that's football for you. You get the equaliser soon afterwards. A great free kick by Eze. And I thought, okay. And then I thought Leicester seemed to start just to play for the point.
Yeah.
But we got more back into the game, and that goal gave us the confidence. And I'd actually, I was starting to walk out, and then I heard the Palace crowd sort of cheer and I turned around and I looked, and I saw the ball go in the net, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, and Mateta, you couldn't write this stuff, you know what I mean? You couldn't write this stuff. But if we play, that first half performance is how we got to play in every single game between now and the end of the season. If we play like that, we won't have any problems, okay? And we've got to obviously work away, because the way that Wilf got injured, I suspect he's probably not going to be playing for the rest of the season. So we've got to work a way of, get through the season without him, okay? But they can do it. The players can do it. We've got Roy behind who tactically can get things right. But they got to. The thing is when they get hit, say like with Wolf going off or things not going your way, that's when you see the characters. That's when you need to be a leader. And players need to pick themselves up. You go a goal down, that's not the end of the game, okay? You've got to show some fight, which is what we want. I thought the fans today were absolutely outstanding, like the old Palace. It was just the atmosphere today was like the old Palace. So at the moment, I know it's early doors and we've got a long way to go, but I just feel like, hopefully Roy's come in and switched the lights back on. And, the way they played that first half was just right exactly how I wanted them to play. The game starts at 3 o'clock. They came out, they were Leicester's faces right from the get-go. And that's how we need to finish the season.
100%. We've got 9 more cup finals until the end of the season. Hopefully try and stay in the league. But finally, who's your man of the match today?
Firstly, every single player I thought was absolutely outstanding. I thought 100%. Today. I thought they were excellent. I thought Mitchell had a good game. I suppose you could say Mateta because he come and scored the winner. But I can't really. It's difficult to really pick one, to be honest, because I thought our 2 centre halves were brilliant. I thought Mitchell had a good game. So I'd probably. I don't know. I can't really pick one, to be honest with you. I'm stuck with one to pick. Wilf had a good game up to the injury. Wilf was playing well, and that shot that he had, like the bicycle kick. My God, if that had gone in, this place would have taken off.
All the season.
Yeah, that first half we should have. Shots. Even Eduardo. I the fact he was still on the pitch after 80 minutes.
Yeah.
He put in a good shift. He still has to sort of work on his game a little bit, but he put in a good shift. Now, whether that's all because of Roy, I don't know. But the players, look, you can have this argument about if Vieira was still here, would they have played like that? I don't know, but they've responded to Roy, and I think that's a great credit to Roy. We know he's only here to the end of the season. There's loads of people who didn't want him to come back and all the rest of it. But we just have to concentrate, get behind the team. It's not always going to go our way between now and the end of the season, but we've got to fight. We got to fight every single game, because we're not out of the woods. We're still, even now, because a lot of the teams below us have still got games in hand. So, and Bournemouth, the amount of times I've written Bournemouth off this season, and they're 1-0 down to Fulham and they come back and 1-2-1. So, down there, I have no. The only thing I would say is if Southampton lose tomorrow at West Ham, then you look at Southampton, you're thinking they're looking a little bit adrift. But we have got to fight every single game. And if we do that, we'll be all right.
Up the Palace.
Up the Palace, exactly.